What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, you can find me on all podcast platforms everywhere. That's audio. So you go there, listen to this show. Also live. Oh Jesus. Also on YouTube, Brandon Janeau Show. Uh, yeah, YouTube channel, BrandonJaneauShow, social media platforms, BrandonJaneauShow. This is how you know I haven't done this shit in a minute because I completely fucked up. But uh, yeah, enjoy all of the content, man. I just dropped the two Wrestling Life episodes for WrestleMania this up last week. WrestleMania Night 1 and 2, both of the episodes are out right now, so go listen. I hope you guys enjoy those. And yeah, like I said, I haven't done this in a minute, so it's time I get back into doing my podcast a little bit. I've been taking a break because I wanted to make sure when I did get back into it, I had already done those episodes, and I could have dropped them out earlier and got them done. Um, excuse me. I got some episodes that's dropping later on this week, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, it's time to get back into it. Life in times with music, the debate, pretty much, man. I told you I was coming back with a debate, um, and so I got a couple, man. I got a couple debates that I could get into, but tonight, uh, I'm gonna do the debate that I really wanted to do, uh, and that is the debate of Travis Scott, Birds in a Trap, same McKnight versus Astroworld. Um, both of these albums are really good. Even Rodeo is really good by Travis Scott, man. Um, Travis is one of those artists that if he drops something, I will listen to it. Because he has that type of energy and that type of, appeal, man. Sorry, but yeah. So, man, tonight, it's been a minute since I've done a debate, man. I'm looking forward to it. So, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So, like I said, tonight's debate is gonna be Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap, same Brian McKnight. Same McKnight, same Brian McKnight. I think it's same Brian McKnight, but it says McKnight versus Astro World. Uh, Maybe because Quavo said that should pick up the phone. So that's probably why I've always thought it that way. Um, but if you don't know how to do the debate, um, uh, I go track versus track. So track one will battle track one. Um, and uh, and I would pick my favorite song from each album just because the album got more checks. Means I like the song more. Doesn't mean the album 100% wins the debate. I've done a bunch of these where I pick the songs. I like the songs, but if you actually ask me the album or the quality of the song album is actually better. Just because I like the songs of the project doesn't mean I like the entire body of work. So I've done it a bunch of times where I've actually picked a lot of songs from one album, or maybe it was like a draw, some close to it. But I was like, I like this album a little bit more because of where I was in my life. So, and that's exactly what it is. So let's get into it. Um, the debate, Travis Scott edition, Birds in the Trap, same McKnight versus Astro World. All right, so here we go. So first song off of Birds in the Trap, The Ends versus Stargazing. Stargazing is off of Astro World, I should say. First song off of Astro World, Stargazing. The Ends it goes hard. It's a fire song. I like it. I fucks with it heavy. Um, but the way Stargazer kind of kicked off, man, it's one of them songs, man. I wouldn't have mind seeing Travis Scott perform this one time. Um, Stargazing is such a fire song, man. So that's why I'm going with it. Yeah. Also, when the beat drop at the end of Stargazing goes, it kind of kicks into another level. Um, so that's the first one. Way back is track two of a Birds of the Trap versus Carousel off of Astroworld. I fuck with way back. I fuck with it. The video even with James Harden hanging like he 50 Cent in the club video. um, fire fucking song. Way back is such a fire fucking song. Kanye, uh, Kanye in the song, just a fire fucking song. Carousel, um, with Frank Ocean and Big Tuck, Big Train Tuck. Um, you gotta live in Houston, you gotta live in Texas to know what that pretty much brings and what that means. Not a stain on me. Um, so they hear that at the beginning of Carousel, and then it goes into Frank Ocean also at the end of the song. Yeah, it's Carousel's fire. I didn't like the fact Frank Ocean was like Travis Scott took his voice and didn't even ask him. So that's kind of another reason why I'm gonna go way back because it just feels like you kind of fucking torpedoed the song. I appreciate you doing that shit to that man because you got a fire song. Why would you try to shoot down on that shit? Coordinated, uh, coordinated is track 3 off of Birds of the Trap versus Sycamore featuring Drake. I'm not even gonna speak on this shit. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna just move on to track 4. We all know Sycamore's gonna win that. Come on, come on, like come on, man. Sycamore won that. That's it's over. It's over. Uh, track 4, through the late night off of Birds in the Trap versus R.I.P. to Screw Astroworld. Um, through the late night is fire, fire, incredible, fucking fire. The shit is incredible. It's fire, man. Fucking incredible, man. R.I.P. to Screw is dope. I love it. It's a dope song, man. Um, fucking dope song. I actually wish he would have performed it when he came and did Drake's last concert with the Migos. He popped up and just did Sycamore, and he did also I think Goosebumps, which I will be talking about later on this clearly. But as much as I fuck with R.I.P. to Screw and R.I.P. to Screw, DJ Screw, through late night, you can't touch it. There's just something about that song, man. It's fire. Uh, track 5 of a Birds in the Trap, Beebs in the Trap, featuring Nev, versus Stop Trying to Be God, featuring James Blake and Stevie Wonder off of Astroworld. Bees in a Trap, fucking fire! Oh, that bitch, oh, that shit is, woo, that shit fire. That nigga, that's it. Got a white bitch sniffing on Bieber, but show you want to kick it with the demons. Oh, that shit was fire, man. Nev made that song. I'm gonna be honest, man. Nev made that fucking song, bro. Like Nev made that fucking song, bro. This that might be one of my favorite songs off the project. It, yeah, man, that might be one of my favorite songs off the project. Like when I heard that song, I was like, "Ooh, this beat different." Like, "Ooh, this shit hit different." Um, yeah, man, them niggas collab when Nav and Trav get together. They do some songs, man. Even off of Nav project. What is Champions? That shit, yeah, man. Them motherfuckers kill shit together. Nav need to drop a new project, by the way. I had that nigga in a minute. Nav need to drop something new. Um, I fucking love Bees in the Trap. I think it's fucking fire, man. It ain't fucking was. Stop trying to be God. I can't go against it. Um, the somber feel of the song is so peaceful. Like I wish Stevie Wonder would have sung, but he kind of did what he did for Drake on Take Care with doing it wrong. Like the harmonica just it set a different tone towards it. You know what I'm saying? And him just playing the harmonica throughout the beat is so goddamn peaceful. And then James Blake on the end. Oh my god, bro, that shit was man, that shit was fire. Oh, that's a fucking good song, man. Yeah, that shit is fucking good, man. Lord, Lord, Lord. Yeah. So stop trying to be God. I fuck with Beeves in the Trap. Oh my god. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to give it to it. Track six of Birds in the Trap, SDEP interlude versus track six of Astroworld. No bystanders. No bystanders. Yeah. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up, bitch. Fuck the club up. Yeah, man, that shit was fire. Fuck, it got the dub. It got the dub on that one. Sweet, sweet versus skeletons. Sweet, sweet is for Birds of the Trap. That's track seven versus skeletons off of Astro World featuring The Weeknd. Mm, mm. The Weeknd and Travis Scott don't miss. I haven't heard a song where Weeknd and Travis Scott have missed. Like them motherfuckers create some good shit. I actually wish this song was actually longer, to be honest, because when I heard the album for the first time, I was like, this shit might be the best song on the project. Cause it's sweet. Oh shit. Oh man. Lord. I just fucking remembered that. Oh my god. Uh-uh. Oh shit. I fuck with sweet man. This shit is fire, man. Stop pulsate. What are they? Oh man, fuck. Mm. Oh, I'm gonna go with skeletons. I'm gonna go with skeletons because The Weeknd is one of my favorite singers. Skeletons is just better and fucking that song's longer. That shit was so much longer. It'd be so much better, man. They need to do a longer version of it, man. Goes into track eight. Oh man, this shit is getting hard. Shit's getting hard a little bit. Um, goes into track eight. Outside feature 21 Savage. In Birds of the Trap. Outside feature 21 Savage. Versus Wake Up featuring The Weeknd. I think Skeletons should have been longer and Weekend should have been what the fucking Skeletons was. I didn't really like Wake Up that much, and I still kind of it's good. It's better than when I go back and I listen to the entire body of work. It's a better song and it fits the project. But I'm like, man, Skeletons was that way, and Weekend Wake Up was kind of like Skeletons. I would have preferred it that way. And 21 Savage at that time, I was just listening to 21 Savage. I was just starting to fuck with 21 Savage, and then I heard him on Outside, and I was like, yo, this nigga different. I was like, yo, this nigga different. So yeah, I got Outside. All my niggas outside and going in. Yeah, that shit was hard, man. Automatic. um, ooh, shit. All right, track nine. Uh, Goosebumps featuring Kendrick Lamar versus track nine off of Astroworld. 5% tint. Taking an old goody mob. Who's that creeping through my window? Like taking that old track, man, making it kind of up to date, plus putting 5% tint on it, which is a Houston thing. So, which is a Southern thing, but more so Houston. Um, Fire fucking song, beat go hard, song go hard, everything. Just not fucking with Goosebumps. As much as people can sit here now and say, well, maybe Kendrick shouldn't have had probably that verse on it. It got like because at that time Kendrick was just killing everything, but Kendrick's verses actually aged better than what I think people expected. And I mean, even at that time, nobody was gonna diss Kendrick and say that verse was bad. But it was a time where you kind of listened to Goosebumps, and Kendrick's verse wasn't as perceived as a lot of people thought it was. It was actually like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah, cool. You know, you get a Kendrick look, it's like getting a Drake look. Like, wow, you got a Drake look. You got a Kendrick look, and it was like, that's pretty cool. Um, do I think Kendrick's verse should have fit on and should have worked? Did it work for Goosebumps as much as we all now could literally go back in time and think about it? At that time frame, no, I didn't think it was a good idea to put Kendrick on the song. I didn't. Um, but like I said, it aged better than what I think a lot of even I expected. Cause now I listen to Goosebumps, and now if I don't hear Kendrick's verse the way I think of Kendrick's verse and the way I say it when they come on, yeah, it aged perfect. It aged better. It aged better. In that moment, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, this shit sounds. I thought, oh, he just got Kendrick just to get Kendrick. Like it wasn't like a real reasoning for why he needed to go get Kendrick. But as the song has kind of aged on me, I fuck with Goosebumps heavy. So yeah, Goosebumps wins that. First Take featuring Bryson Tiller off of Birds in the Trap, and that's track 10 versus track 10 off of Astroworld NC-17 featuring 21 Savage. Um, Anytime Travis and 21 get together, they kill shit. Even when 21 did his project with Metro Boomin and Offset, Ghostface Killer, fucking fire track. Like I said, Outside with 21 Savage on Birds of the Trap. Even they got a song on 21 album. I can't remember which one it is. I want what 1.5, I think. Travis on that. On I am um I was versus I am, I think. And they got a song on that. And they don't miss together. They kill shit together. Travis and 21. So clearly they was gonna kill NC-17. But I fuck with First Take. Heavy. I love this song. I actually think it's actually that might be my first song off the project. Um, yeah, First Take is fire, man. Um, the way the beat was, and of course Bryson Tiller at that time, you could do no wrong with him on a song. So yeah. Um, Track 11 off of Birds in the Trap. Pick up the phone. Oh yeah, First Take took that by the way. So pick up the phone. Track 11, Birds in the Trap, featuring, of course, Young Thug, Quavo, versus Astro Thunder. Track 11 off of Astro World. We're not about to even get into this. Let's pick up the phone. Lost, which is track 12 off of Birds in the Trap, versus uh, Yosemite, track 12 off of Astro World, featuring Nev and Gunna. I'm not getting into that man's personal life. And this is pre this. I don't even know why I gotta say it like that. But I don't know how people gonna react to certain shit nowadays because people just get react to any damn thing. But Yosemite's fire. Let's get real. This shit is fire. This shit is fire. And Gunna is one of the reasons. Gunna, Nav, they killed it, and yeah, Yosemite. By the way, RP to Screw also features I think Sir Lee from Roy Shermer. Yeah, they are Peter Screw actually finished featured him. Even though I think Trav didn't really get that man his credit. Uh, um, Track 13, uh, Guardian off uh, Guardians off Birds in the Trap versus Can't Say featuring, I want to say Migos, but I think it's just Quavo. Um, yeah, I want to say Migos. I think it features the Migos, but I think it's just Quavo and maybe Offset. But yeah, Cause I know they're on there, but I don't know if it's all the Migos. I think it's just Quavo and Offset, or it just might be just Quavo, cause Travis and Quavo, Travis and Quavo, they worked at that time. They also had dropped the project, so I think it might have been just them two. But I'm gonna go with that. Can't say. And to end it out, it will be track 14, Wonderful, featuring The Weeknd, versus track 14 off Astroworld, Butterfly Effect. From my life I cannot change. Hidden hills, deep up in the range. Puppet, puppet, for this life I cannot change. In the hills, we like candy canes. I gotta know about that song. I'm being honest with you. So Wonderful gets it. Just because I remembered it, I gotta ignore it. Like that song, ignored it was annoying as shit. I remember that song so much. I live in Houston, so of course they play that song like every other day when that shit was hot. Oh, that shit got annoying. It's so fucking much. Oh my god, it got annoying so much. And like I said, Travis and Weeknd don't miss. So yeah. Um. All right. Let's see how this goes now. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, which means one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's a draw. It's a fucking draw. 7-7. Mm, that makes sense. That's 7-7. Hmm. Fuck. Mm. Mm. God damn, this is a little harder than I thought. Oh man. Okay. So, oh my god, this is hard. This is harder than I thought. Okay. I fuck with both of these projects. Um, a lot of people would say that Astroworld was peak Travis Scott, and this is why a lot of people are so ready for him to drop the next album whenever he drops it. I think it's called Utopia. Because of how great Astroworld really was. If it wasn't for the days before the rodeo mixtape with A Team and all that shit, and then the rodeo album, Trav probably wouldn't have had garnered the fan base that he started to garner. But to me, the album that I fuck with the heaviest, Spurs in the Trap, Saint McKnight. It gets the dub. It gets the dub tonight for me. When you play the albums front to back in entirety, I can skip some shit off of Astroworld. I can skip some shit off of Astroworld. I can skip uh, Astro Thunder. I can skip Can't Say. I can skip um, Wake Up. Yeah, I can skip some of them songs. Whereas for Birds of the Trap, this shit actually flows pretty fucking well. Flows pretty damn well together. All of it works together. Whereas for Astroworld, it's got some things that you can kind of be like, I could do without. Butterfly Effect, he had to put it on at the end because it was just a massive fucking single. But for Birds in the Trap, he let it actually come out and then started to drop the singles. And that's why Goosebumps worked. That's why when I heard First Take, when I heard Pick Up the Phone, even though it was more so a Thug single than it was a Travis single, because Travis don't say shit. He just sings the hook. If you actually listen to Pick Up the Phone, what does Travis really rap about? I'll put a four up. I'll call your hoe up. Put it up and I'm gone. Then they go drop your hoe off. Then I skirt off like he doesn't really rap. He doesn't say shit. The verses are really Thug and fucking Quavo. Like he don't really say shit and pick up the phone. He just sings the hook. But it's his song, and it's like, like go listen to the song. Like tell me what Travis verse is. I just literally, then I whip up my hoe up. Just show up. Like it's literally nothing he really says in that whole entire song. He just sings the hook. Pick up the phone, baby. And ad libs. That's it. That's literally the entire Travis Scott verse of pick up the phone. You think I'm tripping? You think I'm playing? I'm dead ass serious. That's the entire verse. Thug and Quavo rap. That's it. That's the two verses. Quavo and Thug. Travis kind of kicked it off, but he didn't really say a lot. Pull it up and I'm gone. Then I go and perform. Then I roll up. Then I call your hoe up. Let's go. Pick up the phone, baby. That's all he says. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. And that's it. That's all the fuck he says. But it works for the project. It worked. Because it made this album flow. It was perfect, man. And that's the thing. It made this album better to me. Astroworld, I fuck with it heavy. But I could live without some of those songs on that project. Birds in the Trap actually flows better. Yes, some of them songs on Astroworld are definitive wins, obviously. But when I think about Birds of the Trap and I pick the songs I pick because it's like also at the end of the end of the album flows better. The end of the Astroworld album, it kind of like I can do without. It's two or three songs off this project I can do without, and that's the at the end of the album. That's how you're supposed to make the album really stick. Whereas for Birds in the Trap, from track 7 down, it's all Birds in the Trap. It's all Birds in the Trap. Outside shit. I could have even picked Sweet if I didn't like Skeleton so much. So it would have been a complete and utter like outside of track 13, it would have been a complete beatdown. like it wouldn't have even gotten this close. It would have been 8-6 Birds in the Trap. But I like Skeleton so much because I had a weekend and him kind of just did that song. Yeah. I remember listening to Wonderful when it first came out and being like, oh, this shit is fire. My favorite Weekend and Travis Scott song isn't even on any of these projects. It's on the rodeo. Pray for Love. Matter of fact, when I do Travis Scott, Life of Times, when I do Travis Scott, just his episode by itself, I'm gonna talk about how much I love that song. But yeah, yeah, I felt with Astroworld. Astroworld is peak Travis. I don't know if Utopia is going to top it. It's been so long since he's dropped an album. It's I hate saying something has to live up to a particular album in somebody's catalog because you're never gonna relive what that album did. You can't. You can't. The longer it's taking, it's kind of like I think he's kind of feeling that of energy of I might not ever be able to top Astroworld. Plus, what actually happened in his life for real, with the Astroworld, festival and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into all that, but Utopia's got to live up to Astroworld, and I totally agree. The reason why Astroworld was so great though, because of what Birds in the Trap did, and that is why I also fuck with this album because this was the full fledged album that I really fucked with Travis. I fucked with Rodeo. Some of the songs on Rodeo, I fucked with it heavy. Like I said, Pray for Love, him and Quavo song, um, Antidote, of course, shit like that. But I fucked with a lot of that. The Rodeo, 35,000 with him, Future, and 2 Chainz. But this was the album that I really was like, oh man, Travis might be that guy now. Like he might have that shit on lock for a minute. And then Astroworld just confirmed it. But Birds of the Trap Same McKnight was the shit. And it's still the shit. Go listen to it. It's one of those albums that you like, nah, this shit front to back is fire. Front to back. Like I said, even the Goosebumps, when Kendrick came on there, you kind of like, I don't know about this verse. And as this kind of in time, and you listen to the album a little bit more, you're like, nah, this shit actually makes sense. So yeah. So tonight, Birds of the Trap, Same McKnight wins the debate. The next debate. Ooh, man. The next debate Trying to see what the next debate gonna be. Cause I already wrote these debates down, but I gotta. Oh, it's gonna be a long one, but I'm gonna go Jeezy. I'm gonna go Jeezy. So the next debate would be Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101 versus the Recession. That's the next debate, and the next album breakdown will be. Speaking of the man, Kendrick Lamar. Damn. So that'd be the next album breakdown, and the next artist I'm talking about will be the one and only Slim Shady, Eminem. So get ready for those 3 episodes. Those are 3 episodes coming soon. And man, I'm back. I'm back. And man, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.